Hi guys, ya sabes que Carlos Tirtate to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today we're making a meal that's going to be ready in 30 minutes. You really cannot beat that. Some of the ingredients are going to be store-bought, which makes life super simple when you are short on time, but you really want to put something healthy and delicious on the table for your family. We're going to be making a tortellini with spinach and feta soup. It is so delicious. I can't explain to you how good it is and how easy it is to make. Let's get started. So I'm using a store-bought tortellini. I usually buy mine from Costco. They come in a 2-pack and they're already formed and everything, so this makes life super simple. You can use ravioli instead if you prefer. And this is just plain cheese tortellini, but if you want to use meat tortellini, that is fine. The recipe starts off with an onion. I'm just going to finely chop it. So go ahead and add the onion to the pot with about 1/4 cup of olive oil and then sprinkle in some salt. Just a little pinch of salt. And we're just going to let this cook over medium heat for about 8 minutes or until the onions are nice and soft and golden. So while the onions are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and prepare all the remaining ingredients. We're going to need 3 garlic cloves, grated. And we're going to set that aside. Next, I'm just going to roughly chop 6 ounces of spinach leaves. These have been washed and dried, mostly. And you just need them roughly chopped, nothing fancy. If you have everything ready, the recipe moves super quick. And then I have a chicken that I've roasted. You could use any leftover chicken for this. This is a butterfly chicken that's just been seasoned with salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. I drizzled it with a little bit of olive oil, and I roasted it at 475 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes, and it was ready. So I'm just going to use some of it. You can definitely leave this recipe vegetarian. You don't need the chicken. But in my family, we usually have chicken on hand, and everybody loves it. So I'm just going to take parts of this chicken and just take off the meat, and we're going to add this to the soup in just a few minutes. I like using the darker meat in the soup, and I'll save the breast meat for salads or for lunches or whatever. Just take a little piece to add it in here. This looks like enough chicken. I don't want this to have too much chicken in it. This is totally a matter of preference, so I'll leave that on the side. So the onions are ready. I'm just going to add the grated garlic in and just stir it up for a few seconds until it warms through. Now add as much garlic as you want. My mom recently got on Facebook and she watches these videos when I post them on there. And she made it a point to call me and tell me that I add too much garlic, as if that's such a thing in my food. We love garlic around here. She goes a little bit less heavy on the garlic. So anytime you see an ingredient that you don't like, either leave it out or put less. Okay, that is looking good. Now I'm going to add 28 ounces of pureed tomatoes. Now you can grate your own tomatoes, or you can use canned tomatoes and then puree those in the blender. Make sure that if you're using canned tomatoes, they're unseasoned. Now we're going to add some salt, a little bit of black pepper, some crushed red pepper flakes because we like it hot around here, a little bit of dried oregano, and you know what? Dried basil goes really good in here, so I'll put a whole teaspoon of dried basil. Just give it a nice mix. If the tomato sauce is a little bit acidic, you could add 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of sugar or honey in it. I'll taste it in a little bit and see if it needs it. I'll taste it right now, actually. The onion added lots of sweetness, so I'm not adding any sugar. So I'm gonna add 2 quarts of chicken stock to this. If you're keeping it vegetarian, add vegetable stock, okay? And if you make your own stock and you have some, this is the time to use it. I am totally out, so I am taking a shortcut from the store. This recipe is all about those shortcuts. I'm gonna add the chicken in. Now, if you wanna add all of the chicken from the whole chicken that you roasted, or whatever amount of leftover chicken you have, just go ahead and add it. Your kitchen, your rules, right? Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and add the tortellini to this. So the tortellini takes about 10 minutes to cook. So once it comes to boil, I'm gonna add the tortellini. I'm gonna reduce the heat to a medium-low, and then I'm gonna let the tortellini simmer and cook on low heat for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna give it a taste, see if it needs a little bit more salt or pepper or anything like that. And then the last thing to do is to add the chopped spinach, and the meal is gonna be ready. I'll show you what it looks like as soon as it's done. So it's time to give it a little taste. I already added the spinach. The tortellini is cooked. Try not to overcook it because as it sits in the broth, it's gonna cook and soften a little bit more. Now just like this, you can serve it. It's gonna be nice and light and brothy. But I'm gonna kick it up a notch by adding a little bit of heavy whipping cream. This is gonna add some more body and richness to the soup. So 1 ladleful should do. You can add as much or as little as you like. And just stir it in there, let it warm through. You could add a little bit more if you want it a little bit richer. And then the last thing that I'm adding is some feta cheese. You don't have to add the feta cheese inside the soup. You can serve it alongside, and whoever wants to add it in their bowl, they can just go ahead and add it. But this adds a little bit more of a creaminess to it, another layer of flavor. And if you like feta, go ahead and add it inside. You will not be sorry. There's never enough feta if you ask me. So give this a nice mix, and that's it. It's ready to be served. Toast some bread and serve this, and then you'll have a meal ready to be enjoyed in under 30 minutes. I'm gonna plate this and then give it a taste. So right away, you're gonna notice that the soup is very light and brothy, even with the addition of cream. But as soon as 10, 15 minutes pass, that pasta is gonna absorb a lot of the liquid and it's going to thicken up a little bit. So I like my soups to be brothy. It's up to you if you wanna add a little bit less chicken stock and just add it in later on if you wanted to. If you're gonna do that, heat it up separately on the stove, bring it to a boil, and then add as much as you'd like about 20 minutes after the soup is ready so you can get an idea of how much liquid is in there. It is time to take a bite, and I want to make sure I have a little bit of everything in there. Tortellini, a little piece of chicken, feta, and some spinach. It is piping hot, you guys. Comforting. Delicious, perfect for a cold winter's day. It's a whole meal in one. Like I said, if you want to toast some bread and serve it alongside this, maybe with a nice salad, you'll have a meal ready in no time and so delicious. The whole family is going to love this. The recipe, as always, is on dimitrasdishes.com. All the exact measurements are on there. Head on over to the website and print it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's underneath the video. If you're watching on Facebook, it's up above in the blog post. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. I hope you make this. I hope you enjoy it. Kali orexi, and I'll see you here very soon. Yes, Sas.